All right, so it is January 1st, which means new year, new me. I know I posted about it, I think, in my last update of my no buy year, but this is my year of self care because it was the one thing I was really bad at last year. So, what I did today, and you will see a compilation of this, and this is just my I'm starting fresh kind of thing. Man, today was quite humbling. What you'll see is I did a weigh in. My scale has been dead since I think August was the last time I weighed in. So if that tells you how long it's been since I've weighed myself. So yeah, that was really, that was something, you'll see. So I did a weigh-in, and then I did a 360 twirl so you can kind of see my before. I also took before pictures, like stills, because sometimes it's easier to see that. And then I took my measurements just now, and it's quite sad what my measurements are. I took them down on my eco-friendly rocket book, so I will tell you my measurements, and it may blow your mind, but hey, I'm doing something about it. So as of today, I just like measured one arm, one leg, that kind of thing. I mean, if they're off by a little bit, whatever. So my arms, and I did like right around my bicep area, is 12 inches. My legs at the largest point on my thigh is 24 inches. My waist is 34.5 inches, which I'll tell you about something in just a second. My chest is 43.5, and my hips were 41.5 inches, which I've not seen these numbers. I used to always measure myself before every Beachbody program that I've ever done, and I don't think my numbers have ever been that high. So it's been a year. So one of the things I'm going to focus on is not getting discouraged if I don't lose weight one week because I may lose inches, or you'll see I have a Renfro scale, so I can also look at like body fat percentages and things like that too. So there's lots of things to measure to keep me accountable and focused, and not like lose hope if I don't lose weight one week but I do lose inches, that kind of thing. So we're gonna jump into the video. I'll show you all of the stuff that I did today, and then I'll kind of do this series kind of like I did my keto and alternate day fasting series. I think you guys like that. Hopefully you did. But just kind of a day-to-day sort of vlog of like my workouts, what I'm eating, that type of thing. And then at the end of this video, I'll get into kind of like what my diet's gonna look like. All right, so stay tuned. All right, so I'm about to get on the scale. I have not weighed myself in months. I use a Renfro scale, Renfo, however you want to say it. I got it off Amazon, and I love it because it gives you all kinds of neat stats. So I'll show you that in just a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on with this. So I just weighed, and this is kind of how the Renfo scale breaks down like all of your stats, which I really like because I'm not only focused on losing weight. Like obviously that's a big goal because I've gained a shit ton of weight. But you can see it's looking at my last recorded weight from like August, so you can see that. But as I go down, I can see I'm in the red for my BMI and my weight. My body fat isn't too terrible, and then my visceral fat's pretty bad, and my metabolic age is higher than my actual age, which I'm 34. But I like this because it gives me a good sense of like where I need to go. My goal weight is listed on the top left here under the little circle. So 148 is like my happy weight. I have not seen that since, 2016. So I have a lot of work to do, but I finally feel motivated. And this is me weighing myself after months and months and months of letting my scale die and just being in denial. But to give you a point of reference, this is how much I weighed when I went in to deliver both of my boys. So I have a lot of weight to lose. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you my before. I'm going to try to wear this bathing suit every time I do like a progress, but this is me from the front. I have a lot of like underarm stuff going on, so you can see what that looks like. From the side, you can see pretty bloated looking. I have not worked out in a very long time, like not consistently anyways. So from the back, and then the other side. So I have a lot of work to do here. My legs are also like really, really chunky right here. So I'm hoping to kind of tone up my legs, get my quads back, because that's something I always am able to kind of tone up really fast. And then my arms are like super jiggly. So this is my before. I'll also do some pictures, but wish me luck. Okay, so you got to see all the loveliness that is me currently. So what I'm doing this month, actually for the next, I think it's 6 weeks. I'm doing 10 round. It's a Beachbody workout, and no, I'm not a Beachbody coach, but I have been doing Beachbody programs since 2012. And that's when I initially lost a ton of weight. I'd never really done a formal like workout program before. I do have a degree in, I have a master's in public health. I have my undergraduate's in health promotion. So I've been formally trained in things like nutrition, exercise physiology, like all of those things that I know what to do. But I just never do it. I'm kind of like the rest of the United States. So, I plan on doing those workouts. I know that whenever I have a plan and I write it down and I have to check it off, I do better. So I did go into my Rocketbook planner, and you can see for each day of the week I have whatever workout. And then I also wrote down some goals for myself. So, I know that I do better when I get up early in the morning. I hate getting up early in the morning, but my kids are back to school, mostly 4 days a week now, which is great. So I will get up every day about 20 minutes before them, and my goal is to get on my Echelon bike, which you guys have seen in past videos. It's just my white exercise bike. Just gonna try to do like a 20-minute session, nothing too hard, just to get the blood pumping. So and utilize it, because I bought it last March, and I think I've done like 40 rides since then. So I haven't really used it as much as I thought I would. So to use that more, just to get my blood pumping in the morning and get my mind right to start the day. And then I have these resistance bands that I keep by my desk for work, and I know this is really weird, but my biceps never really like tone up from using free weights. I don't know why. I don't know if I just use them wrong. But whenever I have like the resistance bands, they pop out. So I have some to keep by my desk. So like in between meetings or while I'm on calls, I can be doing my arms with my resistance bands, just to have something to do since I sit so much. This is like the place that I'm planted 24/7. And then I want to try to walk like twice a day, take the dogs out, just get out of my seat, get moving, that kind of thing. Because my biggest hurdle this year was, because I was working from home, and I don't know if a lot of people feel the same way, I felt like I had to be available 24/7, like at my desk, at my computer, working 24/7. And so I want to get out of that habit and not do that anymore and be more active, because I get really sluggish. My back hurts a lot when I gain weight, because I gain all of my weight in the front. I don't know if you've noticed, but like my stomach and my boobs are like, it's not cool. I don't like it. So I'm going to try to get rid of all of that. As far as diet is concerned, I'm doing sort of intermittent fasting. That just works for me because I do it unintentionally now. I usually get up, I have coffee. I don't really eat anything first thing in the morning, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh, you should eat 6 meals a day. That doesn't work for me. So I'm trying to do things that work for me and make my life easier. So I'll probably, when I get up, have some coffee after I do that 20-minute ride or whatever. And then usually I eat around like 11. Like after I get caught up on my emails and I am at a good place to stop, I'll probably have a quick breakfast around 11 and just eat between the hours of like 11 and like 5 or 6, and then intermittent fast each day, because that's just easy for me and it works. One thing that really works for me that I'm going to do too is I'm kind of following the 21-day fix diet. If you've ever done it, it's like the containers. I remember from years ago that program worked best for me. Like I ate, it's not restrictive at all. It's not like keto, which I'm not knocking keto. I've done it. It's great for fast weight loss, and some people can maintain it, but it's just not something I can personally maintain. So I'm going to do 21-day fix. So I'm going to have like 4 proteins a day, which are like the red containers, 2 carbs. So like a piece of bread or like quinoa or something like that. I'm going to try to stick to things that aren't processed. And then do 2 vegetables a day and 3 fruits. That should be switched, but I hate vegetables. If you know me, I eat like a 5-year-old. So I'm switching out a vegetable for a fruit. And then just like healthy fats, like avocados, cheeses, things like that. I don't really do a whole lot of dairy. If I do, it's usually like cheese, like a piece of cheese or something like that. But those will be very limited to like maybe 1 piece of cheese a day or something like that. But that's kind of the diet I'm going to follow. I'm not going to restrict myself too much. And as much as possible, I'm going to try to meal prep on Sundays, or at least prep things that take longer. I'm throwing pins at myself. Things that take longer to prepare, like meats and stuff like that, I plan on cooking on Sundays and keeping in containers so I can quickly throw together a meal without going to processed shit. So that is my plan. I will keep you guys posted. Each week I'll upload a video of the week, how I did, and I'll weigh in each week. I won't do progress photos each week because I feel like it's not as noticeable from week to week, but I will do progress photos, I don't know, What do you guys think? Every 2 weeks or just once a month? Let me know what you think. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up here. Wish me luck, and I will keep you guys posted. Happy New Year! And if you're doing this, kudos to you, man. Just do what you got to do. All right, bye.